Well, I'm happy to be here today, and I love to come to Jill's events and try and share some fun ideas. And all of you that have come know I always do 3D things. Don't ask me why. I don't know, I just do. So today I'm going to show you some fun things using the all dressed up dies. Okay, so I just have mine on a magnet thing on both sides. I slide it in. So I'm going to take this off because I'm going to show you some fun things. Of course, we all know, you all have to have this, let me tell you, because it's really fun. If you have one that, the first one I got cut through the paper, and a nice demonstrator told me to call Stampin' Up, and I did, and they sent me a new one, and then it cuts fine. So if you have a problem, let them know. Okay, so the basic is you cut 2 of those. You're going to cut 2 out to make a box or a little purse. Okay, so they're made to just, either way, you can do it with an out or in, like that. Really simple. One hint on your handles is take your bone folder and run it along your handles, then they'll bend easier for you when you stick them on there. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of fun things just with the basic one like this. So of course, what's really cool is the way our little cards fit in them. So you know those cute little cards, these little things. So if you make it go out, where are you, over here? You can put the little cards in there, which is really fun. So that's good for doing it out. And then here's one that doesn't have handles or anything on it. It's for a guy. And that's using that new, this will be available Wednesday as a celebration set. So we used the little tie and made a little guy thing. And this, you don't, handles or nothing. I mean, it couldn't get much easier, and you just glue it together and put a tie on it. Okay, so you don't have to be limited to just the regular way it is. You can cut them off. This is a little beach bag, and I have lip balm in there, and sunscreen would be nice, but it's got sanitizer in it. And all I did on that was, when you go to cut it, you don't have to cut the whole thing out like this. You just raise it up if you want your bag like that tall, and just cut it like that. Okay, so you don't need to waste it and cut it off because it already cuts it off for you. I mean, it couldn't get much easier than that one on that one, so that's one idea. Same thing with this one. I used at the top, after I cut it out, I put the little scallop trim that's in that Be Mine stitched, you know, with all the hearts. That's what that is, and then I did the same thing for the handle for that one and just made it monochromatic on that one. Okay, and then this one is our little Easter bunny basket. And this one I pretty much did just like I did the little beach bag, but I folded the top down so it was a little shorter basket, and it reinforced it by folding it in to the inside instead of just cutting it off. I just scored it and folded it. And then, of course, these little things are just, this is a heart die, and I just kind of cut it a little bit more in the middle. And then the face is a heart upside down. And then the little pieces inside is the vase punch. You know the punch we have that has the 3 vases? It's the vase punch, and I did that for the feet, too. But you can do heart feet, too, if you want it on there. But just very simple, really, really easy to do. Okay, and then a little craft apron. Put some little crafty things in there that you can do. And this is really easy, so you just cut 2 out, and then you cut, I think I went 2 inches down and cut around The second one, you cut the whole thing off in the side, and on the first one, you just cut the side off. On that, did you see that? How that's done. Okay, and then, oh, I got to show you that Stampin' Up apron. There's our little Stampin' Up apron. And I put some dimensionals and a little snail in there. It'd make a cute little gift for a demonstrator. Okay. And then I wanted to show you this little beehive that my daughter came up with. Isn't that cute? And that is done. Let me show you how you do that really quick. Go ahead and cut out your die the way it is. And then do a little slit down where the seam is, where you would fold it there. Slide in your circle die like this, so you're not cutting the bottom, just the top. And then run it through your Big Shot, and it does your curve. And then you're going to cut this off, this piece off, okay? So notice how the sides don't go all the way up there. So after you get your circle cut, then you can cut your sides and make a little beehive. So that's really simple. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what you can do if you want it taller. And instead of cutting out, what I did was I took my cardstock, or my DSP, folded it 2 inches down on this one, and then lay your die on there so it won't cut at the top, okay? Almost, you can do it all the way to it, but don't do it under it, and then it won't cut at the top. So you have taller things. So you can do a little thing like this, a little birthday thing, the cute little flaps on it. It just gives it a fun, different look. It's coming unglued, but it's got heavy stuff in it. And here, this is our take on a golf bag. See? And it has golf tees in it for a little gift. And then these are our elements, you know, that you can get. You could do stamp your little golf clubs and stuff and cut them out yourself if you wanted to. But see, on this one, so this is where the fold is. So we pulled it up there, and then we just cut it off right there, the top. Or it cuts off automatically there. Okay? So that's really simple. And here's a ladybug. Here's a little ladybug one. You remember back in the olden days when we used to make our own DSP? Okay, there you go, polka dots, because we don't have any red polka dotted paper. Just for fun. And then here's one. And it has nuts in it with the little squirrel. All right, and then I want to show you this little one right here. Now, I originally started out, I was going to make a little fishing basket, and I was going to use our little fishing set. Well, I pulled out our fishing set, and the fish is bigger than the basket. So I go, okay, we'll turn it into a purse. So now we have a purse. And I was going to kind of show you how I did that. So here's 2 of your purses cut out. And just so I can kind of show you what I did here. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see. Okay, so the first one, you need to leave it without cutting it. And the other one you're going to cut. Okay, so here's the one that is the basic part of the purse that folds over like this. This part, okay? So all I did was I scored it 2 inches down here, an inch and another inch there. So that's the top of my purse. So if I go like this, it's going to go like this. There's the bottom, okay? But notice this isn't as long as this one is. So I took my other one. Okay, I'm just showing you that I'm not using these. I cut these off on the sides. That's what I did on this one. I cut the little side thing off. Okay, so I cut the top off of this one. And I cut the top off of it. Did you see that? And then I just glued this right on here. And then here's the rest of your bottom piece. So we glue this back together. This really isn't hard, but so we'll see if this kind of sticks together. I kind of stuck some stuff on there, but anyway, so you just put it regular together like that, like you normally would. This goes in, folds in like that. This goes at the top, so you're going to have an inch at the top like that. And then this little piece, oh, see, I stick them on there. This goes right there, like that. So then you got your little purse. And all you have to do is put a little handle on it. And this one I just punched a hole and used our little brads that we have to latch it like that. And I just do it like that. So it's really simple, easy to do, but kind of fun. So there's lots of different things you can do with that, so everybody's got to go out and get one, I'm sure. And you guys will probably come up with even more fun ideas. So. But anyways, thank you.